Mm. Hmm. I always think this is like the hardest part.
Ready? Here we go. High five, low five, all five, fight, fight. March, fun, work done, home run, yum, yum.
Hmm.
Baby go, chomp, chomp, chomp. Piggyback, school snack, race, fight, done. Give a little Sara Lee love.
Give a little Sara Lee love.
Hip hop. They have 50% more
Hmm.
lotions.
Dude.
Sensitive notes.
Run to the kitchen.
You think you're safe. Not anymore. Soothe your nose and soften your clothes with Puff Plus Lotion. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Education and one's commitment is really unmatched and unparalleled when you compare it to any other company in the orthodontic industry. This game is full of surprises. Are you ready? What in the death door is going on here? Oh, it's super shady. It's so shady. There's not a game like this.
Hmm. Moving stuff around, figuring it out. What's up, John? Sci-fi. Always a pleasure. Emily. And Living Yeti. Hey, buddy. Pretty blanched out. Get some warm light. Get some warm light. What was I? These fucking pages are just like 5 panels, 5 panels, 5 panels. 5 panels, 5 panels. So what do you guys want to talk about while I'm working? The insanity. All right. Client is, hey buddy, I'm in Arizona. I'll get back on Sunday and let me show you what I'm thinking. Yeah. Sounds good. Amazing. 5 people watching. About the same amount of people that watch when I'm playing video games.
Scott snaps hair and locks it away better than a broom.
See, this gives them room to talk. Blah, 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 blah. It's like a fucking page of talking.
They'll do anything to keep the optimum advantage to themselves.
The Xfinity 5-year price guarantee.
Another commercial.
I don't like that this panel is kind of similar to this one. But only 3 watching. Fuck. So it's not drama. So people want to hear me talk about drama. Instead of just quietly working. Even if I'm not around, they're still fucking losing their shit. You got the one dude just losing his fucking mind. You got another one encouraging it. You got Kings calling it out. Then you got a bunch of people losing their shit. So, Cap. So somebody showed me some shit. I'm not upset, but it's just, if anything, it just shows that I made the right choice of getting off of Twitter. Made a video the other day about Ethan and the emails. And of course the usual peanut gallery fucking came out. Comics Gate Drama, aka Comic Book Hut, fucking did a tweet about it. And then the people in the fucking comments of that tweet are just the fucking shit heels of the community. Dude, they're spurging up. What's up? Spurging, dude. And it's interesting that, like, I guess Tony is now pushing that Katie's a fucking pedo now. You hedged your bets already. Like, you knew that she was doing that shit before. And to be like, hey, she's a pedophile now. Like, it's a little too much too late. Or not a dollar short, day late kind of thing. How do I show that this is a fucking... It's weird. Like, the people that I saw, like, of course, Ethan hops in and is like, yeah, I actually believe what PTP said. Well, I believe what Reddit said about him sucking dick. He's a throat goat. Vicky-verse fucking Vox Day and drag. She's like, he's finally done his complete stretch therapy transformation, which is like, I still don't know who the fuck that is. Before my time, some dude melted down, left. Not where the fuck. And like getting described, but I don't know. I don't see it. I guess he's some spurg. But and then Vicky's like, he's spurging in emails, and it's just gaslighting. Just fucking straight up gaslighting. Like, you can't fucking talk to somebody. Like, it's very odd for somebody to go onto a stream and fucking lie about you, and then when you email them, like, why the fuck are you lying? Everybody wants to turn that into a fucking gaslight. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, how is that a spurg out? If somebody is asking another person why they're lying, I think it's fucking straight up. I don't think any of these people really understand like face-to-face shit, like just normal interaction. None of these people do. They're all fucked up. I saw Belmont fucking pop on there and say some shit, and it's like, so now he wants to say shit. after getting caught lying with Dillard, after totally fucking up Pencils Down, just fucking totally shitting on that whole thing. Like, he fucking sneaks out from underneath the rock. It's like, it's wild. I'm not surprised. That was the only fucking thread that I saw. I was like, I don't want to see anymore. Like, look, man. Comic Book Hut is still covering you on Twitter. That retard doesn't have anything better to do. And then new CG. I don't know. Who gives a shit? It's gross even like interacting with him in any way. Because let's face it. They're all Katydid fans, right? Yeah, I do. I absolutely believe that Ethan met up with somebody to blow him at a pizza shop. And when Ethan found out that the person was a comic book fan, he fucking left because he was scared the guy would recognize him. That's way more plausible than PTP, a known liar, to make up random shit. There was a Katydid on my monitor. I petted it, talked to it. 2 days later, I found it dead in my bed. That's gross. Dude. They ended it. They ended fucking Comicsgate. I mean, Ethan brought them all in, but they definitely fucking ended it. The whole Eric July shit. Then Katydid shit coming out and nobody fucking cared. I mean, Ethan cared for about, I don't know, half a day. And then he realized that Kiwi Farms was going to help him. So he was like, "Oh, I need some Katydid. I need a pedophile to help me out." And it's like, "Oh, you're using that word. You're using the word pedo." And it's like, what else would you call it? I don't know what else you would fucking call pushing and making and promoting underage sexual content. You're like, Matt, why do you keep harping on that? Because it's fucking true. And it needs to be said over and over again. I mean, it's crazy. I'm still in shock that like that's what fucking brought down Comicsgate was Ethan allowing pedophiles in and lolicon enthusiasts. Oh well. Oh well. It's wild. Like the same fucking retards. People I met several years ago who were just complete shitheads are still being shitheads and being shitheads together. So let them be shitheads together. It's wild. No, I'm the bad guy, so that's fine. And Liam, dude, I didn't even have to do anything. Like Liam did all this shit on his own. If I didn't exist, Liam would still be shitting the bed right now. He would still be shitting the bed. That's pretty good. Next page. Establishing shot of the dining room he's in. It's like the scene from Batman 89 with the long dining table. Could you pass the salt? Who's tearing others down? There's a shield bug on my window. Unity. 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 I mean, would it be that? Yeah, most of the people right now who are like talking shit, either they have nothing going on or they've like done some fucking shady shit. But I'm the problem. Right? But it's weird how they all like kind of gravitate towards each other. So like, so the other day before I got banned on Finatras for calling him a fucking pedophile enthusiast or a fucking apologist, I'm like, dude, you gave a pedophile a wrench in your chat, and he blocked me. So before I got blocked, he had J Dollar like talking some shit, and then admitting to what a fucking asshole he is. So like I met him. He asked me to redo his logo. He had like a shitty logo. He asked me to redo it. We agreed on a price. I think it was like maybe $100. Agreed on a price. I did it. Did the logo. Then waited for about a week. Then asked him about getting paid. And he got shitty about it. And like went to JDA and got shitty. And got super upset that I had asked to be paid. Talk about a fucking fake Jew. Talk about the real fake fucking Jew. Agree. And then I'm the asshole. Like, hey man, are you gonna pay me for that work? I'm the asshole. He suddenly had a problem with me. Like, what the fuck? And so then when I email him about it, what does he do? He just sends that off to fucking JDA, and JDA reads it. So it's like, what the fuck is going on with these people? It's fucking wild, man. It's wild. Unity. Who else is gonna get like left out of that book? So Liam stuff is gonna get taken out of that book. Vaughn stuff is gonna get taken out of that book. Like anybody worked on it at all other than Mike Barron. Like Mike Barron's the only one who's like put time into it and like wrote a script. You think he's going to get paid for that? Hmm. Oh, that's kind of cool. So he'll like be waking up here and then falling back asleep right here. Some of these I'll probably change up. Like, I mean, this is just first draft. So I'll probably go back and revise a few times. But this is just the general idea, you know, kind of lay down the first idea and then go back. So I'll do all this and then go do something and then come back and look at it and change it, revise it a little bit, and then email it later. Kuma, hail war campaign. You got me there. You got me there. I mean, hold on. Are they? Be like this. You got me, Kuma. You got me, buddy. It's gonna be all of Ethan's IPs. Cyberfrog. He gives a fuck. Elephant, that's late. Fearsome. Is Fearsome late? Does anybody give a fuck? And Rainbow. All alone by the river. Dude, I was like, bring back Liam. I fucking dare you to bring back Liam. And he did. And it totally fucked it up. Holy shit. That page is all struck out. That page is all struck out. This page is all fucking struck out. This page is all struck out. This page. This page. What the fuck? 26. I'm gonna do it thumbnail size. Let's see, tiny figures hiding in the reads. See, I already did that. Let's go this way. So somebody's gonna have to explain what sketch therapy is, because I don't know what that means. I only had like a meltdown and left. And there's been random sightings of him in Star Citizen. So if I come back in a year, you're saying people will be spurging out. The same people will be doing nothing. Just A-logging. Is that the word for it? A-logging. Why are you A-logging me, man? Same night, the boys are hiding in the reeds at the edge of the private airport. Move swiftly through the reeds. Use the shotgun. Let's go this way. Too many shots, man. Shit. Mm. Fuck. These are the problems that I like having. Compositional and storytelling problems. Not wondering if some emotionally unstable person in Australia is talking shit about me or accusing me of fraud. You know what I mean? Bro, I appreciate the 10. You didn't even have to do that. I would have fucking read that shit out anyways. Hey, Matt. Mikey Nomo recently found out about the Liam down by the river clip and was irritated that Liam threatened to Minecraft himself again. Hopefully he includes it in the next CG documentary. That's insane, man. I'm still like, I'm like trying to fucking. Yeah, I don't know what else Mikey No More is gonna do, but how many documentaries is he gonna do? Is he just gonna turn into like a CG historian at this point? It's kind of funny. And it is, I mean, what is this? Like the third attempt? Yeah, I wish I had like, I'm like sitting here drawing and I just don't have the fucking bucks to give about Comicscape right now or ever again. Well, I mean, I might give a shit when I'm on Raptors show. I might point and laugh, but I like to get this done. Did some other sketches earlier today for some t-shirt designs. And then I'm going to do these thumbnails. And then do some thumbnails for Widespread Panic. So today is sketch day. Today is thumbnail day. Just lots of I think it's funny that Billy Tucci said something, but I don't know. They don't want to really say anything because they want the money. I feel like a lot of those kings just go onto the King show and go on to Ethan's channel just for the money. I'm not sure what else it is at this point. I don't know how you fucking. It's like show the establishing shot of the location as well as have a fucking hero pose with your boys. I guess you have to kind of decide which one it is. How important is this shot? Very quiet, right? Sorry. Just fucking kind of think this through. Wow, the Fog Tony's starting to push the Katie did shit. I tell you, everybody who's like, "Oh, Katie," like you were all complacent. You were all fucking down with it earlier. So nobody cared before, but now everybody does now, and that's shenanigans. I think it's like I was like, yo, dude, you stream with fucking pedos and groomers. And what does he do? He goes and streams with fucking Vito the pedo and Shane LGBTQ youth Davis. I'm brain farting on that fucking first shot. Money, money, money. The dragons on top of your shelves are moving. Oh, the wood bats. The wooden bats. A. Brown, quote unquote, doing God's work, quote unquote. It's overcast and foggy here. I'm babysitting a new employee orientation meeting this week. That could go either way. That could go either way. New employee orientation meeting this week. How do you go about that? Do you go in there hard? Are you like, hey everybody, we're gonna have a good time here? Or are you like, you're on Pandora? On Pandora, you've got Pandora rules. Everything out there wants to eat your eyes like jujubes. You like that with them? Like, let me tell you something, man. You gotta fucking be strong out here. Or are you just like, hey, welcome to the company. I've had like multiple like different ones where it's like, hey man, welcome. Good to have you here. And then I've had others where they're like, hey man, let me tell you, this place is fucking shit. Like, what? Like, hey, let's go have lunch. Okay. And then they like tell you all the drama. And I was like, what the fuck? That was kind of wild. Now they can't ignore it and don't care about what they say there. Yeah, I don't care either. Like, they're all pretty fucking compromised is the word. Like, all of them are at this point. Like, they all know what Katie did was doing. Tony, New CG, Ethan, they all knew what she was doing, and they allowed it. And why? Because turns out they're all into the same shit. Like, New CG is balls deep in fucking Lolicon. The DMs are out there. They fucking talk about it. They don't care. Even Liam is fine with Lolicon. Like, when the whole Katie thing came up, he was defending her and saying that, like, you know, Lolicon isn't bad because there's no actual children involved. That was his stance with Katie did. It was like, well, there's no actual children involved. Like, bro. Sussy wussy. Dude, a lot of people bounce, man. A lot of people have bounced. That fucking comicsgate.org website, I can't unsubscribe to the emails. Like, if I go hit unsubscribe, like, the website's not there now. Very odd. That's what I felt like it was, dude. That's what I used to call out. I was like, yo, it's like a fucking house party and everybody's having fun and doing shit. And you had people like Vicky and a couple of other people like standing out in the street, like yelling about the party, but never actually coming in. You know what I mean? Like, if you didn't like the party, just kick rocks and fucking move on down the street. Like, go to a party you want to be at instead of logging it. And then all of a sudden, like, we're partying, everybody's having a good time at the house party, and suddenly around fucking 1:00, Ethan opens up the back door, and Dick Masterson walks in with like a whole crew of degenerates, and that was the end of it. And then all these people have left, pretty much. Like Riley and Mint have fucked off. Frog Tony hasn't done anything. Vito still like hasn't done his book or put it out or whatever. So it's just like the people that showed up to fuck everything up are like leaving now. It's done. CG is fucking over. So they're at an airport. They're in the reeds. They're in the water near the airport while there's planes flying. So we have to establish there's fucking planes. We have to establish where they are. We have to put 3 characters in the scene, in the reeds, in the grass, and have them fucking have space to talk. Honestly, I think this is probably the hardest part of comic books is the storytelling and the laying out. All the rest of it, like the actual drawing of the shit, is fun. That shit's all a no brainer. This is where it like fucking matters. Like this is where you see like the difference between good storytellers and bad ones, I guess. At least if I could see the shot in my head, then I can go back and be like, that's fucked up. I might even, if you've ever done this, of like setting it up. You know what I mean? Like get some blocks and kind of set up the shot and then kind of move around. Just like this this shot, I don't know. They're like, here's the water. Here's them in the water. Here's the plane. Here's the hangar. See, it's fucked up because it doesn't really go with what they're saying. It's like something about that's the second one. So the plane should be taken off. So this shot, he's pointing to the poster. The poster is telling him the location. Then they go to the location. How do I know? How do I know they're in that location? I feel like there should be a fucking shot before this one. Because does it say Long Island? No. I mean, he says it here. But how do I establish that that's Long Island? Maybe that. I'm going to do another fucking... I'm adding another frame. Sorry, Chuck, but I'm adding another frame, bro. Or I'm not going to add another frame. I'm going to leave it like that. You ever seen the movie Ride with the Devil? I watched it last night. Thought it was pretty good. What's up? Yeah, man. Where were we? Just here in case they have technical issues. I wonder what you do. Don't tell me. Technical issues. Hey, how's it going? Welcome here. The place runs smoothly. I'm just here in case you fuck something up or something breaks while you're here. But other than that, the place runs itself. So you are just a fucking human sitting there. Welcome to your new job. You're just fucking here in case something breaks. You work at like some sort of factory or something, right? I forgot about that, dude. I don't want fucking anything to do with that Ricada shit. Yeah. That's fucking gross, dude. It's super, super fucking gross. Good thing, man. Mono, he's out there. He's not banned in some of these chats. He's in there. Nobody wants to hear about it, I guess. Nobody wants to be like, stop talking about pedos, Matt Barr. Like, they're fucking all over Comicsgate. What are you talking about? 2026 Air One. What's up, Mighty Healthy? I saw you on Mikey's chat. The Lean chat Mikey read was hilarious. So Mikey Nomo is going into the Lean stuff. That's gonna be funny. Yeah, I don't understand. Like a couple years ago, it'd be like, man, Comicsgate is fucking. It's starting to fall off. Like it's starting to get fucked up. And what happened? Just like a bunch of fuckers like jumped on. Like what sinking ship has rats coming onto the boat? I don't fucking get it. Dude, that video was dope as fuck. Loved it. I'm like, fuck AI. And then you do shit like that. And it's like, fuck AI. But that's kind of fucking cool. Ricada was on the Jack show last night. I'm not saying cancel the guy, but like, yo, man, your kids fucking came up positive for cocaine. Like, I'm not fucking streaming with you. Unfortunately, that's the fucking case of it, dude. And now they're all going at each other. Over it. But yeah. I don't know. We still got to see some people make some books, right? Imprint comics. Shit, you know what that would be? That would be silhouettes right there. The silhouette panel. Clouds. That'll be the airplane. Like, so the plane takes off. I'm just going to do an establishing shot of the plane like in air like that. And then you'll have like one of the hangars here. You'll have the runway down here. So he's like already up in the air. And then we'll show the water over here. And then we'll show the guys. There'll be reeds behind them. And they'll be looking up at the plane saying what they needed to. Because right here, it's just like, I'm not sure how that's going to how that would work. Like little guys. And they're talking about a plane taking off. ain't smart enough. So that one next. Yeah, I'm pretty much banned in everywhere. Finn doesn't like the fact that I called out him giving wrenches to a pedophile. Ethan, I've been blocked for a long time. So it's really weird. These people block me, but then they talk mad shit. Talking mad shit behind blocks. AI is fine as long as you just disclose its use. Never make a man pay for something made by AI unless they explicitly know it. Concur. Dude, I saw an AI clip this morning, and it was a fake insect fighting a black widow. So they had these two insects fighting, and like I like watching shit like that, like insect wars where we'll have like fucking, you know, a whip scorpion versus, you know, a stag beetle or something. I mean, it's a little fucked up, you know, because one ends up dying. So you're just like killing little animals, killing creatures that don't really deserve it. That's the Boy Scout in me coming out. You don't really need to fucking kill something. So I watched them, unfortunately. I'm like a hypocrite about it. I'm like, this is fucked up. Let me hit the next one. Let me watch the next one. Oh my God. A tarantula versus a scorpion? Oh man, that's so fucked up. Well, let me go ahead and watch it. So I saw one this morning that came up, and it was a horned viper versus a black widow, and I was like, what the fuck is a horned viper? Like, what the fuck is that thing? And not even realizing that it was AI, right? So I was just like, because I'm a bit of a hobby entomologist. Like I'm pretty well versed in insects and bugs, especially in my region. I don't know, bugs are cool. Like if I won the lotto and I didn't need to do anything else, I'd probably go back to school just for like entomology or something. Just fucking, I think bugs are interesting. I think octopus are interesting as well. Octopi. I think it'd be cool to cephalopodologist. Is that the right word? Cephalopods. I think they're pretty cool. I would be down to go back to school for that shit. You know, they got blue blood. It's wild because their blood is it's like copper based rather than ours is like an iron based. It's interesting. So I'm watching this clip and I'm like seeing this fucking bug and I'm like, what the fuck is that bug? I've never seen that fucking bug before. And I like looked it up, or I like looked into the description, and it's like a black widow versus horned viper. And I'm like, horned viper? I don't know. It kind of looked like a mole cricket, right? It kind of had like a mole cricket look, but it also had like a mantis shrimp kind of a body to it, you know? And I was like, what the fuck is that thing? And I like Googled it. I was like, horned viper. And like horned viper is a snake. So I'm like, okay, horned viper. And then I go back to look, right? I'm like looking at it again. And then up in the fucking corner is like content created by AI. And it was just like, fucking hey. I'm sitting here for like 2-3 minutes wondering what the fuck is a horned viper is. How come I've never seen this fucking insect before? And it's not even real. Honestly, it looked like something out of what's the name of that fucking movie? District 9. It looked like something out of District 9. It looked like some kind of mantis thing. I don't know, with like spikes and shit. It was interesting design. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I've never seen that bug before. Fucking AI. Dude, mantis shrimps. Well, fuck you. I mean, they're like what? They're like 5-6 inches, but they can fucking crack the aquarium if they want. They could sit there and fucking break the glass. They've got some crazy they've got crazy eyes. Their fucking eyes are like off the charts wild. I guess like we have a certain number of cones and sensors and shit, and they've got like triple the amount. And so they can like, you see their eyes, they got these lines and they like zoom in and almost like cross out when they know they've got a prey, and they'll like punch it. They've got a little thing, their hook, or not their hook, their claw. They'll fucking punch stuff and like knock holes into clams. They crack a clam shell open. Crab is fucking nothing. Crab just gets fucking blasted. And there's something about like when it does it like creates a little air bubble or something. It like does something in the water. I'm not sure what it does, but Google it. It's really interesting. Mantis shrimps are interesting as shit. Interesting as shit. Which is like, you ever seen that movie Deep Sea 6? It like came out around the same time as Abyss and Leviathan. I think people, I bet you one movie studio heard about James Cameron making The Abyss. That took like 2 years or something to make. That was like a long time. And so other studios like heard, they're like, what? They're doing a live action undersea shit? Okay, we need to do one. So they put out like Leviathan, and then they put out Deep Sea 6. And Deep Sea 6, they're like, they're down in under the ocean, mining or doing whatever, and like they like break through to a cave system, and out of the cave system comes a fucking giant ass mantis shrimp. I don't know how else to describe it, but it was rubber glove and shit. You know what I mean? It was rubber as fuck, and like you could see the guy like holding the claw to his neck, like, it's got me. Which, I would imagine if a giant ass mantis shrimp like got you by the throat, you wouldn't be able to be like, it's got me. So that was like a giant ass mantis shrimp. That was kind of cool. There's like a scene where like the dude is like in this giant, diving suit, like it's like an exosuit, and the thing is like in the airlock with him, and I guess it like bites through his shit, and then they like finally reel up the exoskeleton, the diving suit, and like it's been like bitten in half, and you see like guts and shit fucking hanging out. Leviathan was, it was still dog shit. Like it didn't make any sense, but it was kind of interesting where they go into like a Russian, I don't know what the fuck. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember like what the catalyst for everybody changing. Like they go to this Russian ship called the Leviathan. They get booze off of it or vodka off of it. Somebody steals vodka and they bring it back, and he drinks the vodka, and it's contaminated with whatever happens on the Russian ship. So these dudes, they start like getting scales. And then at one point, like the guy and the girl's like fucking bodies start like fucking morphing together and to form this giant fucking monster. It's like The Thing underwater, but not The Thing because it's not from outer space. But the people, they just start like merging together to form this like monster thing. So it's like the monsters, like the juice, like mutates you. But it's fucking weird because at one point somebody's like leg gets cut off, and like out of the leg comes a fucking eel with like teeth and shit. which is just like a fucking cock. Like there's just like a toothy cock comes out of this leg, and then it fucking attacks the guy. So it's like, how I'm not sure, like, how does that work? Like the Thing, at least you can be like, okay, it's an alien, I don't know, whatever the fuck. But with Leviathan, I don't know. Here's another thing. I'm just ranting now. But like in the Thing, like how I'm gonna present a question. I'm gonna present a question, and then I'm gonna give my theory. So you have this thing, this alien. It like they're saying it like morphs into you, or it like takes you over, and you're able, and that thing is able to like completely mimic like who you are, like what you're saying. So it's like, so this alien learns English and then mannerisms, right? It's like learning all this shit and like is able to like copy you, and enough that you're able to like blend in with like other humans. Because like what if somebody was like the Thing, right? And you're like, hey man, you love that movie Grease, right? Like would the Thing be like, yeah, I totally do? Or the Thing would be like, I don't know what fucking movie you're talking about, or what's a movie, you know? Like that would be the Thing, you know, just be like, hey man, what's your favorite John Travolta movie? What are you talking about? What's a John Travolta? You're an alien. If you don't know who John Travolta is, you're a fucking alien, right? So you could be like, I don't know, The Experts is my favorite John Travolta movie. Why? I don't know. I like it. Okay, bam. You're a human. So I'm not sure how this alien is able to like mimic all this shit. And then this is my theory, is that it like slowly like takes you over. But in the movie, it was like fucking eating somebody. So I'm not sure. So I feel like a little bit, like a couple of cells or something, it gets into you. The alien gets into you, and then as you're like walking around and talking, it's like replacing all of your cells with its own cells, but not doing anything. It's like dormant, right? So it's like it like slips in, and then slowly like fucking rebuilds the person cell by cell without them like realizing it. So you don't even realize it, but like you're slowly like getting assimilated and taken over. And then when the Thing feels like it's in danger, or it's gonna get fucking hit with a flamethrower by Kurt Russell, then it like takes over, right? So it's, you may not even like realize, you're like, what are you talking about? I'm not a fucking alien. But like the alien has already taken over like 80% of your fucking cells. So that kind of, you don't have to like mimic. There's not a lot of mimic going on. It's just like sleeper cells, and then the Thing takes over, and tentacles and shit start flying out. That's my theory. Liam's live. Why? I'm not surprised that he's not. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that he's alive. That's my Liam. Hey Liam. This is Mrs. Liam. Hello, Liam. Hello. Yo, like, maybe she doesn't have buck teeth. She just has like one big fucking tooth. Hello, Liam. Hello. Oh, Liam, I love you so much. I want to hug you and kiss you, Liam. I love you and squeeze you, Liam. dude, his shit that he was reading out, I like listened to some of it and just had to fucking turn it off. Like, it was like the shit that he demands of other people while like you're declaring shit and you have no receipts, you have nothing, blah blah blah. Nobody's it's like, what are you talking about? And then I mean, again, it's like the dude, when he showed back up in a Comicsgate, like he had bounced, he'd fucked off, came back, it was instantly on my ass. Like he wasn't even back less than a day before he was fucking trying to start shit with me and accusing me of being fraudulent with somebody's crowdfunding campaign. No receipts, no proof, no nothing. Just going around telling everybody that I was involved in Vinny Tartamello's fucking campaign and that I was part of the fraud. Like, what? So that's okay. So he could do that. No receipts, no nothing. I mean, the only thing, I think we've seen like the Nerd Wonder receipts. Like, he's just fucking sex pest. Like Liam is a sex pest. And he has like a problem with employees. He has a problem being inappropriate with his employees. And I guess he has a problem with the scouts. That's some shit that he said. I was kicked out of the scouts for inappropriate behavior. What the fuck are you talking about? Can you clarify that, bro? So just us being like, can you clarify what the fuck you meant by that, was like accusing him of shit, which, who knows? Like, what if he didn't necessarily mean that he was like fucking buggering him? Inappropriate behavior with the boys could have been, I was cussing too much around them, or I don't really know. I don't like, hey, I slipped the boys. They had a beer with me. I don't know. I don't know what would be considered inappropriate behavior. I mean, it's such a loaded word, inappropriate behavior. And he's the one who put it out there. So it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? What do you mean? We have it's not a fox. We have like a coyote in the neighborhood, a one-legged coyote, and I have taken a picture of him. One-legged coyote. I've seen a fox. It's like they're not fucking hard to miss, right? They're like fucking red. But I saw him at night. We were like driving, and I came around a corner, and I saw the fox like in the ditch by the road staring at us, and it was like fucking red as fuck. It was just like, oh, that's a fox. So that's always cool. A couple of black widows. Yeah. We had, when I was a kid, we had like a wood, not a wood shed, but like a wood pile. And we went back there one day and was like flipping the pieces of wood and like collecting black widows. I mean, we had a fucking mason jar with at least fucking 12 black widows in there. You'd like drop them in there and shake them up, and then drop another in there and shake it, and dude, my dad was so fucking pissed off, man. Holy cow. He was fucking pissed. Sorry, Dad. So we went and put him back. Put him all like just poured the fucking mason jar onto the wood pile again, Yeah, those are not good. Not good. I don't know, but also at the same breath, dude. Like, if one of my daughters came in the house with a fucking jar of black widows, I'd be like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Except for the F word. I'd be like, what the heck are y'all doing? Give me that jar, please. So I understand. As a parent, I get it. As a kid, I'm just like, what? What's wrong? One time we were on a Boy Scout trip on this, it's like a week-long hike, and it's in like Virginia and maybe a little bit of Delaware. It's called the C&O Canal, the C&O Canal Trail, and it's a canal that's not used anymore, and there's like still locks and stuff, and there's a trail that goes along the side of it, and the trail was where you had the donkeys pulling the barges through the locks, right? And so the locks aren't used anymore because I think there's like the inner coastal waterway, I think, I don't know. So we're like hiking, and like the C&O Canal is like 120 something miles, and you do like a portion of it every summer, and after 3 years you've like completed it. So it's pretty cool. It like ends in Harper's Ferry, Virginia, or maybe it starts in Harper's Ferry. I don't know. Harper's Ferry is a pretty interesting town. It's not just a magazine. It's actually a pretty wild town where this guy named Jim Brown, I think his name was Jim Brown, like stormed the armory and tried to arm African slaves and shit. Like, this is right before the Civil War. So this guy Brown, an abolitionist, like goes into Harper's Ferry to go to the armory so that he could steal the weapons and arm the local slaves, and ends up like getting into a gunfight with the local popo or whoever the fuck, and ends up like, you know, getting shot. His son is shot and all this shit. But that like kind of starts to kick off the Civil War. So it's kind of interesting town. So we're like hiking along. Hold on, my wife just sent me a text about an RV. Talking about buying an RV, like a Winnebago. This shit would be fun. So we're thinking about buying one. So she's sending me an image. So anyway, so we were like hiking along the C&O Canal, and we look down in a lock, and we see like a snake sitting in the sun. So of course, being fucking 13-year-old boys, we fucking are like, let's go catch it. So we like climb down into this fucking lock, and we're gonna go grab the snake. And my brother Jeff is like, holy fuck, right? And I'm like, what? And like one of the rocks near him like starts fucking moving. And it's like, oh fuck, dude, look at that. And it ends up being a giant fucking snapping turtle, like a giant alligator turtle, like fucking this big, dude. Huge. And it is prehistoric looking. It's got fucking spikes on its tail. It's fucking just, it looks fucking just primordial fucking monster. It looks cool as shit. So we're like, yo, let's fucking capture this shit and take it back to camp. Let's fucking do it. So we ended up like getting a stick, breaking the stick off, and like touching the fucking turtle's mouth. And of course, it like opens up and clamps down on the stick. So that's like, all right, cool. We got the mouth covered. We don't, you know, he's biting down on that stick. He's not going to fuck with us. So we end up like getting rope around him and hoisting him out of the lock, and then tying him to a fucking pole, right? So like we walk into camp, fucking just like, yo, look what we fucking got. Like some sort of African hunt, right? Like we've just got this turtle on this stick, and it's alive. Like we didn't kill it. It's alive. So we like brought it into camp, and we were all proud of it and shit. And one of the adults came over and was super fucking pissed. It was like, if you kill him, you're eating every part of it. And we were like, we're not killing. We just wanted to. We were just showing everybody this fucking giant turtle. And he was like, take it back where you found him right now. And I was like, oh man. So we like took off our packs and like had to hike this fucking turtle back a good like 3 or 4 miles back to this lock and like put him into the lock again. Like not just like take him to the edge and fucking kick him into the lock, but like put him back into the lock. Yeah, that was wild. I don't know what the point of that story was, but it was by a river and nobody was making videos about piecing themselves out. Yeah, Deep Star 6, that shit was dope. Yes, thumbs up. Liam Star. Oh, Liam. I love you, Liam. Liam has mental health issues that could be extremely annoying for others. I used to work on a locked psych ward. Hardest job ever. That would be kind of fucking, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool to work at a prison, right? As like a guard. No. I mean, I used to wait tables a long time ago. It's probably the same thing, right? Just make sure they don't fucking kill each other or you. Yeah, fuck that. Never mind. Fuck that job. I had to erase him. Australian bologna sandwiches. He's bologna. He is a fucking wad of liverwurst. Squatchy Noah consent. It was funny about an hour ago, you could hear Liam crying like he did when Tombstone died or when you bodied him during that debate on Well Red's channel. Was it on Well Red's? I don't think I've ever been on Well Red. I think I was on Well Red's channel once when he did a review of Rock and Roll Ninja. But other than that, I think he just goes to other people. I think that might have been, was it Well Red's or Dark Gifts? I don't know. Yeah, he started fucking crying, dude. That was gold. I'm not gonna lie. That was fucking gold. It was finger licking good. Those fucking tears, dude. I love that shit. Sorry. But when you're lying and you're doing all kinds of dumb shit, like fuck around, find out, you know? I think, and during that thing, he was like, I'm not going to cry, which is a fucking weird thing for a man to say. Like, if you start fighting and arguing with me, I'm never going to be like, listen, you're not going to get me to cry. What? Like, as soon as he said, you're not going to get me to cry, I'm not going to cry, bro. Challenge accepted. I was like, you just threw down the gauntlet, bro. You're not going to cry? Yeah, you are. Watch this. And we got him to cry. So now what is he crying about now? About Billy? About Billy coming at him? I'm surprised Billy fucking grew some nuts like that. Yeah, I don't remember it being on Well Reds. Winnebago. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. I'm looking at, my wife is looking at sending me images of Winnebagos. $2,000. Born free. It's a used Winnebago. Born free 24-foot Class C V10. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get your gray water. Gray water. Remember in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when he's like dumping the fucking RV and they look out at him and he's like, shitter's full. Hey, I'm just fucking emptying out the shitter. My dad has an Airstream. It doesn't have like an engine, like it gets pulled, but it's like the big silver kind. You know, it's like it's fucking huge. Silver. He bought that shit brand new. He like drove up to where they make them and like picked it up and drove it back down. But it's pretty dope. It's a pretty dope one. And dude, I swear, like my dad will repeat himself. And so like I went to visit and he had just gotten it and he's like, yeah, come on, let me show you my new Gulfstream. Come outside and take a look. So we go out there and he's just fucking like, he's like a salesman for it. He's like, yeah, all this is custom wood here and everything goes through that door. So they can make everything and bring it through that door. This is aluminum grade, 12 millimeter aluminum grade. It's pretty nice. Here, let me show you. Let me turn this on. And it's just like, for like an hour, I'm just sitting in this Airstream, not even going anywhere. We're just like sitting in it while it's in on his property. And we're just sitting it like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look, we got another TV here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 2 flat screen TVs facing each other. It's pretty rad. Yeah. Hey, check this out. Look at this bathroom. And he's just like fucking just. And so then like less than a year later, we're back in Virginia, and he's like talking about the fucking Airstream again. Yeah, you know, all this is aircraft aluminum grade. You're just like, that's cool. It's cool. But then it was kind of funny because I was like, tell Carrie about it, and my wife was just like, what? I was like, yeah, tell Carrie about the RV, Dad. I'll be right out. And I like went back inside, and she was just like sitting there while he was like explaining all this shit and accoutrements and fucking bells and whistles, and she was just like, you knew he was gonna do that. I was like, yeah, I knew he was gonna go off on this Airstream. He loves his Airstream. I don't know what to tell you. It's funny. Oh, Well Red privatized it, man. That dude's a fucking cornball, man. Yeah, he is balls deep. Like, Well Red has just gone off the deep end. I don't know if anybody takes him seriously anymore. People that catch catfish with their hands got balls. Easily could get jammed up with a snapper. That's what I think, dude. I'm like, you're just fucking shoving your hands in mud. And dude, fuck getting bit by a snapping turtle. Dude, it was scary. I don't know what the challenge is. Was it unzipped? Yeah, there was a bunch of people, dude. There was a bunch of people on there. You should send that shit to Mikey Nomo. Where was I? Yeah. Honestly, chat. If you're on a stream and somebody is lying about you, is it spurgy to fucking ask the person what their problem is? Like, was it spurgy to be like, yo, Ethan, why are you fucking lying, dude? Why are you coming at me on a stream and lying? Is that spurgy? Be like, what is your fucking problem, bro? I don't know if that's spurgy or not. I think it's just like just being a fucking dude to another guy. I mean, he's not a dude. He's a giant sexual harassing gambling degenerate. I was hoping he would read some of them too. Some of them are fucking gold. It's like, dude, go fucking draw your queer book. And what's he do? He goes and draws his fucking book. I'm like, go draw your fucking queer book, dude. And then he starts doing art streams. And then I'm like, I dare you to fucking bring back Liam, dude. Bring him back. Go ahead, do it. And he did. And look what happened. It's just hilarious. All right, give me a topic while I'm working, guys. Or like went into my YouTube thing and like unblocked everybody. Unblocked everybody. Even Fascist Kirk, I unblocked him. Unblocked everybody. Let's see how that goes. Driving to work. I'm driving in my car. Turn on the radio. Oh shit, what? We got a splash page. We got a splash page, people. Largest panel, a splash with 2 insert panels. Inside the building is a stage where we see a band performing on stage. Inside the building is a stage where we see a band performing on stage. On the stage, we see Elvis standing back to back with Janis Joplin and both singing into mics. Jimmy and Richie Valens are lead guitar. Sid Vicious on bass. If you're going to make a band, would you really get Sid Vicious on your fucking bass? Like, the dude could barely play. Barely play. Jim Morrison noodles on a keyboard. And the drummer is Keith Moon. One of the jumpsuit guys. All the rockers look good for their age. Cleaned up and fit. Elvis is going a little gray at the temples in a white t-shirt, jeans, and cowboy boots. Janis is in a sundress and sandals. Jimmy's in a tank top and cargo shorts. Valens wears a bowling shirt open over a t-shirt. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude. Sid Vicious wears a bootleg Rasta Bart Simpson wife beater. Insert panel 1. Buddy Holly standing at a mixing board. A jumpsuit guy sit behind it. Fucking, what's all this writing? Holly has streaks of gray in his hair, but still looks youthful. He wears a striped t-shirt. It's very odd. Like, why? Like the clothing has been like nitpicked. He's wearing a striped t-shirt and his signature horn rims. We look past him to see the boys peeking through the window in the far background. Buddy Holly wears a striped shirt and blue jeans, and he's wearing Converse. This person is wearing this with pleats in the front, and he's wearing a pair of Dockers. This guy's... You seeing how the sausage is getting made, y'all. Outside the window. Okay. I'm driving in my car. The only radio. Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, I think I shed a tear when my dog died. It's funny. My grandfather died, and I didn't cry. Like I was looking around the church, and like everybody else was crying, and I was sad, super sad that he was gone. But like he was old as shit, and they had like a giant like Freemason fucking thing going on. So I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? When my mama died, I cried a little bit. My peoples. But I didn't cry my grandpa. Again, there was like some Freemason stuff going on. Everybody else was crying. But there was like 3 dudes, and they had like little aprons on that were like bedazzled with shit. And they were like doing some other stuff, like laying down a white apron onto the coffin and stuff. So I was just like, what is all this? So I was like, I thought it would just be like, sing some hymns, have the preacher talk, have some people talk about Papal, which, we had some people talk about Papal, but like the ceremony part was some shit I wasn't expecting. So that kind of like, I was more interested in what was going on. Like, what the fuck? And then when Juno, I had a dog named Juno, and this was right before we bought this house. So it's like we had the down payment in the bank, and then Juno got like really sick. Like we didn't realize like how she was fluffy. We didn't realize how much weight she had lost, and took her to the vet because she wasn't keeping anything down. All of a sudden, like puking and wouldn't keep anything down. And so I took her into the vet, and they were like, yeah, she has diabetes. Her liver is failing or something. It was like a bunch of stuff. And they were like, well, we could do this and we could do this. And I was like, all right. And then they're like, and then she's going to have to be on medication for the rest of her life. Blah, 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 blah. And it fucking sucked, man, because it was like, well, what's the price of all this? Like, I was like, what are we talking about money wise here? And it was like $5-6 grand for like all the stuff. And it was like, oh my fucking God. Like, we need that money for the down payment on the house. Like, to be like, yeah, we had $30K, but now we only have fucking 20. Like, that doesn't really. So yeah, so it was just like, holy shit, that much. And so I like called my wife, and then was like, put her down. And that fucking sucked, man, because I did not expect to go in there with that. So I still feel guilty. Don't worry, I'm not going to cry about it, but I still feel like, fuck, man. God damn it. So I went in there and like put her to sleep. They put her down, and I was there with her the whole time. like she was all like catatonic and shit. She was like fucking. I had to like carry her in. It was weird, dude. It was like she was fine, and then in the morning it was like she couldn't keep anything down all of a sudden and was like not getting up. I don't know. So yeah, that's a bummer. Now I have this other dog right now, Dash. His name is Dash. He's a Zolo. And dude, he's like 15. He's old as fuck. He's blind. I'm not sure what to do about that guy. Just fucking, I like, walk him outside to go to the bathroom and then bring him inside and stuff. And he just like kind of chills. It's a bummer. Growing old is a bummer. Losing dogs is a bummer. Thank you, Akuma. We were getting a little poopy pants there. Started losing viewers. Nobody wants to hear about Juno getting put to sleep. Talk about lap dances are better when the stripper's crying. God damn. God damn. Something like that. And then so I gotta go figure out how to draw Jim Morrison and fucking Janis Joplin. God damn, Janis Joplin is not an attractive lady. You know what? Apparently she like fucked Chris Christopherson within like 10 minutes of meeting him. Like, oh, hey, you're Chris Christopherson? Hi, I'm Janis Joplin. Boing. Boing. Next. Frank speaks to the others as they crouch. Angel speaks, wears a duh smirk. Dennis speaks and Frank wears a duh smirk. The boys climb the building using grapples and lines. Yeah! I don't even know if I should be showing this, guys. This is like possibly the climax to Rock and Roll Ninja 2. I don't know if I should be showing this. All right. I need to shave. Look at that. Get a haircut too. Yeah, I definitely need a haircut. All right. Well, I think we're done. I'm gonna do some more, and I'll see you guys later. What else? Yeah, dude, spoilers. Do I think he'll get his channel back? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. I think the guy fucking sucks. I didn't even know he lost his channel, to be honest. It's like I'm not on Twitter, so I really don't get a lot of like that instant shit. And I mean, I'm in like this whenever I see shit or hear about shit, it is from the work campaign Discord. I'll like post some shit, be like, yo, check this out. Like, what the fuck? Just a hair. Yeah. I'm gonna get this hair right here, this one right here. That's gonna be the one that I cut today. Nothing wrong with dad jokes, dude. Love them. All right, guys. So take it easy. I might draw some other shit. Or somebody else, somebody was like, yo, I know what I could show you guys. Let me hit save. So somebody was like asking me to do Soaring Eagle. Right now, I was like, what should I draw? What should I have Soaring Eagle doing? And it was like, yo, get him to draw, have him like fighting have him fighting some drones. And I was like, drones? Because he's got claws, you know. I was like, fighting, what kind of drone is he fighting? It was like, oh, a Russian drone, you know. I was like, what would a Russian drone look like? So that was like kind of what I was like thinking about, was like, what would a Russian, drone look like? And this was kind of the idea that I had. So, and it would be like controlled. So you got some cameras in the front. And tell me if this is dog shit. So they're supposed to be like 1960s, drones. So you got like a kind of a hamburger kind of a shape. And then I was thinking having arms, having arms coming out of it. With some the classic hooks and shit, Like I feel like this is kind of like familiar Marvel familiar shit, like these kind of robotic arms. I think that'd be kind of classic, kind of a vibe to it. And then at the top, not just having like one propeller, but having like that two propeller kind of a thing. Wow, that looks like shit. Just trying to be quick about it. So like, it'd be like, here's a propeller and then here's a propeller. And then there's like a little dome on top. And it's got like a red star on the side. But I was thinking that would be like the drones that he could be fighting. I don't know. Dog shit? got a kind of Doc Ock, definitely. But then, you know, I don't know, would the bad guy like wear a visor? Like somebody, whoever's controlling these, would he be wearing a visor? Maybe he has just 3 instead of 4. Maybe we just do 3 arms. Camera. I like adding extra, like, you know, those like old cameras from the 70s, like the TV cameras. They have like multiple fucking lenses. And of course, it's got to have rivets because it's fucking Russian. And we can have some cool gears right here. There's some other gears on top. I don't know. Something like that. That'd be kind of cool, right? Matt, I'm going to go. Yeah, and then I start drawing shit. Yeah, you know, all right. That, I guess that top part would be like the antenna. You know, that would be, maybe that would be their like the weak spot. Like, oh, I can't, they're so tough. Oh, you gotta hit the very tops. Anyways. All right. I'll see you guys later. I know. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Peace.